Here's what's cooking. This is News on the Go. I'm Amita Balachandra. Alright, big news coming in. The Ministry of Home Affairs has said lockdown will continue for 2 more weeks. So tough luck for red zones where there will be strict guidelines, but in green and orange zones there will be some relaxation. So essentially there will be different guidelines for different zones, but lockdown is going to be extended for 2 more weeks. This essentially means from the 4th of May, lockdown 3.0 will be in place till the 17th of May. The centre has now released a list of red, orange and green zones. Red zone obviously are COVID-19 hotspots, or where the maximum number of cases of COVID-19 are. Those districts with considerably fewer cases are orange zones, and where there are no cases at all are classified as green zones. Here are the numbers. There are 130 red zones, 284 orange zones and 319 green zones across the country. Now, a couple of states including Arunachal Pradesh, Goa, Manipur, Mizoram, etc. have no COVID-19 cases, which is a good thing. But a crucial point to note is that all metros have been designated as red zones. The list will also be revised every week. In the meantime, there's some good news coming in. Ministry of Home Affairs has now issued guidelines to operate special trains to take stranded people. In fact, 1,200 migrant workers stranded in Telangana could finally go home after the government ran its first special train from Telangana to Jharkhand at 4:30 a.m. on the 1st of May. All passengers were screened before boarding. Remember, 2 days ago, the centre had decided to allow interstate movement of stranded people, and this is the first such train to operate today. A second train from Kerala to Odisha was also operated in the evening. Now, lockdown effect on auto sector has particularly been brutal. According to a report by the Economic Times, the country's largest car maker has recorded zero sales in April 2020. This was because all production facilities were closed. Now, the company in the meantime has exported 632 units from Mundra port following resumption of port operations. And there's some ray of hope amongst gloom as well. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has said the first patient from LNGP hospital who was administered plasma therapy has now recovered. Plasma therapy is essentially transfusing plasma that is rich in antibodies from a recovered person to a critically ill patient. Kejriwal has essentially said that plasma therapy is showing encouraging results but will be conducted on a trial basis. Let me also tell you that if you don't wear a mask in Bengaluru when you step out, you could end up losing 1,000 rupees. The civic body of Bengaluru has in an order said that not wearing a mask, littering, spitting, all of this will lead to a 1,000 rupee fine. If you do it more than once, you could end up paying double, which is 2,000 rupees. Wearing a mask in public spaces has been made compulsory. US intelligence has said that coronavirus is not man-made. Now, this piece of information is extremely important, especially with the number of WhatsApp forwards with all kinds of conspiracy theories. According to a Reuters report, the top US spy agency has now said that American intelligence community believes that coronavirus was not man-made or genetically modified, which means it did not originate from a lab as is widely being speculated. So for now, you can bury all of those conspiracy theories. The community has now said that it would continue to rigorously examine all angles. And let me also tell you, COVID-19 recovery rate has now increased to 25%. Well, the number of positive cases is now at 35,043, and it could get overwhelming to receive all the negative news. But here is some positive news. The recovery rate has now increased to 25%, which means more people are recovering when compared to the number of people dying. 8,888 people have recovered in India so far. Well, that's it from me today. I'll be back again tomorrow. Until then, you know the drill. Stay home, stay safe.